Alright, what's up guys? Kirk here from MotoGear TV. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. And also, I hope everybody's been liking all the M2 content we've been coming out with recently. If you're new to the channel, please make sure that you're subscribing. And if you're not going to subscribe, at least make sure that you're giving us a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Now, to get things started, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the BMW M2. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, I have a 2017 BMW M2. I got it in February and it's been great so far. But there's a few things that I wanted to get corrected on it that some people may or may not be aware of. I'm going to talk about it in this video, so let's get started. Alright, now for those of you who would have seen the initial review of the car, you would know that the car has a BMW M Performance exhaust. This was a factory option that came with the car. Definitely wakes up the car, gives it a nice character. But I did start noticing something, and I'm going to show you guys in a second. So on startup, I started noticing that the car has a very sharp, raspy tone to it, and it was mainly coming from the back of the car. I wasn't sure if it was the exhaust pan itself, the tips, or something else underneath, and that got me a bit concerned. I took it to BMW recently to get it inspected, and shout out to the guys over at Fields BMW. They were able to assist me, and they discovered that the exhaust actually had a leak, and the leak was actually coming from the muffler pan in the back. Let me show you. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is actually a fracture and you won't be able to see it, but underneath that too they discovered that there was a hole in the exhaust muffler itself. So that's basically what was causing the exhaust rattle. I'm going to do a cold start right now just so you guys can hear it. It's a bit annoying, it's a bit embarrassing. But luckily enough for me, they're actually going to cover it under warranty. They're going to give me a brand new system, so I'm super happy about that because this exhaust is very expensive. Alright, so there you guys have it. It was really on the raspier side of things, and you guys can see why it would be embarrassing for me. Thankfully, it's going to get fixed tomorrow. Really looking forward to how it's going to sound once everything is buttoned up, and hopefully it's going to even sound better than it already is. So we'll see. Now, in addition to that, they're actually going to be warrantying my driver's side taillight as well. I did notice that it does have some moisture. It's all dried up right now. Typically, every single time it rained or I washed the car, there was a lot of moisture in there, so they're going to be replacing that. And on top of that, this is the last issue. This is the door window trim. If you guys can see it, it has some type of, I don't know if it's corrosion or bubbling or whatever it is, but it was definitely a little bit of an eyesore for me. The rest of the trim is pretty much decent, no issues there, but this was the only piece that was kind of annoying me. Luckily enough, this is all covered under the warranty, and I'm happy that BMW is actually going to be able to get everything replaced. Now my warranty does expire this year, so I'm super happy that they're going to at least cover those things, and then after that we should have a pretty much brand new car in my opinion. So next thing now is just to take you guys to the dealership. We're going to drop it off and we can continue from there.
Good morning, Kirk. How are you?
I'm good, Dave.
Got a couple special order parts for you today.
Alright, so just dropped off the car. They're going to get everything fixed up, and hopefully we can either pick it up either later today or hopefully by tomorrow. Just grab some hot chocolate and yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back home. Super happy to have the car back. The service at BMW was pretty quick. Just going to show you guys exactly what they did. They replaced the trim for the window, so no more bubbling up. It's brand new, looks fantastic, so much better. It was a little bit of an eyesore for me, so I'm happy that they were able to take care of it, and also being able to take care of the taillights. So this is a brand new taillight that they put in, basically matches the other side. Super happy with it. No more issues with having the moisture. As you guys can see, pretty much the same thing, although we will be making a modification to the taillight. I'm going to share that with you guys in one of the next up and coming episodes, but you definitely don't want to miss what we have planned for this. But I think the main issue that we really wanted to address was the exhaust. I don't know if you guys can notice, but these tips are brand new. They were able to change out the entire exhaust for me. Super happy about that. This was a $3,000 system, so I'm happy I didn't have to cover that on my own. Some of you may or may not have noticed that there was actually a blemish on this tailpipe. Luckily enough, they gave me 4 brand new tips, so there's no more blemishes. The exhaust is in perfect condition. I'm gonna give you guys some revs so you guys can hear it. The exhaust is valved, so it can be controlled by a button that I have inside. I can show you guys that in a second. So this is the remote that comes with the M Performance exhaust. In order to activate it, all you have to do is just double tap on it. Preferably like to have it in sport mode. It sounds a bit better. So just double tap. You hear a little beep, and then the exhaust is open. I'll show you guys right now. Alright, there you guys have it. Sounds super sick, no rattling, just nice and deep and pure. Can't complain. Alright, so I'm super happy I was able to get the car back and fix all of those major issues. The car definitely feels like a brand new car to me right now. Definitely loving it, and hopefully we can keep it clean going into the future. Now these issues were something I wanted to get addressed before we do any further work to the car, because we are going to be paint correcting this car very soon. We are going to be doing some more performance modifications, so I'm happy that we're able to get these things out of the way. But as always, if you guys like this quick little vlog, make sure that you're smashing the like button. Please guys, if you do like the content, please make sure you're subscribing as well. We have some really good content coming up, especially with modifying the car. Everything that we really need to go forward is practically ordered, so all we need to really do right now is just put the parts on, get everything working, and film some epic content. But until the next video, thank you guys for tuning in, and see you on the next one.